Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the new Disney Plus TV show starring Marvel's most famous, well-known, most popular hero, Spider-Man. I don't think I've seen a single person talk about this. None of my friends know about it, and I just wanted to make a video now that the show is decently into its runtime. It is 9 episodes in so far. I don't know the total episodes, but it comes out 3 episodes come out every Wednesday. And the people making it are Marvel Animation Studios, the same people behind the Marvel What If series, and I'm gonna make an assumption, the same people behind the Hitman Monkey series, also on Disney Plus. So there are a few things I want to talk about. First, I want to talk about Peter Parker's, like his personality in this one. Everyone knows Peter Parker, but there's an infinite number of him in the Marvel Universe, and I think this variation of him is kind of, he just gets hoed around a lot. Like, he's got no aura, he's got no motion, he's just kind of, he's like Spider-Man, but he's weak, he's sorry. This fool just lost to the Scorpion in episode 9. His suit for the first 9 episodes are pretty lame. He has a cool homemade suit that's just worse than any other homemade suit we see. He has a gas canisters on his back for some reason. I don't even think he has a Spidey sense, which is, it's criminal. It's disgusting, truly. And the animation, honestly, I don't think it's that good. It kind of, they I just don't think the animation style, they're doing like a heavy comic book style in this series, works out 100%. Usually it's okay if you don't like, it's not like glaringly bad that you're gonna turn it off, but it is, sometimes it's noticeably bad. Like sometimes their head will blend in with their neck. Sometimes they get like the shading wrong. The hair sometimes just looks weird because of the way it's done. It's just minor things like that. Not a big deal. And on their Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn characters, they are race swapped. Norman Osborn is now black, and he do have the demon time energy. He has some crazy hair, which I don't really care about race swaps too much. It's just happening nowadays. It's whatever. It's still the same character. He's developing an interesting dynamic with Peter Parker. He is currently the guy in the chair. So I'm curious to see if he will become the Green Goblin or not. So, and his son is just like, he's a super famous dude in this version. He's pretty famous. He just is kind of there. He has no friends. Peter Parker becomes his friend, and he's like the guy in the chair junior. So that's pretty much all of the Osborn characters. I don't think they've introduced MJ or Gwen yet. He has Nico, who is a lesbian, and Peter Parker has his former babysitter. I think her name is Pearl, who they both have a crush on. So Peter and his best friend Nico have a crush on the same girl. And then this girl starts dating what's his name? Lonnie. Now, Lonnie, I don't think I've heard about him in a comic or Spider-Man lore before, but he is just some teenager. He is the star of the school's football team. He's super popular. He's really smart. He's just a great dude. And he's pretty likable, but like, he starts up here, and as the show goes on, it's just his likability is going down. And he's not doing anything wrong. It's just how his story is playing out. So his little brother, I don't know his name, I'm gonna call him Donald. Donald joined a gang called like the 104th Street or something like that. And Lonnie finds out about this. He pulls up with the Find My iPhone. he tells him off in front of the whole gang, and he's like, "Nah, you're done here." And then some huge dude, I'm gonna call him Requise comes out of nowhere. He's like, "You can't take him." He's like, "I'll do a trade. I'll give you me, and you give me my brother. Deal or no deal?" So then Lonnie joins the gang, and he's like a very straight edge person. Like, he is like the blueprint. This is the dude people want to be in high school. You're just smart, good at sports, popular, you have a girlfriend. This is the dude. And now he joins a gang. So he has all these opportunities, his big brain, his football arm, everything. It's obviously gonna go down because he's in a gang now. So with him joining this gang, he just slowly becomes like less and less likable, even though he joined for a good reason. I just slowly not liking his character as much anymore. So there's that. Don't really need to expand on his character anymore. Nico is kind of like a nothing burger of a character. She's just kind of there. She doesn't really do nothing. So there's these characters. And Spider-Man gets hoed around a lot. We've seen him lose 2 fights. 3 if you're counting the very first episode, but I don't think I'm going to do that because he wasn't even Spider-Man yet. So he lost 2 fights, 1 to Daredevil, which that was pretty good. And this is where like it's glaringly obvious that this fool doesn't have a Spidey sense, because if this guy can dodge Doctor Strange when he's not even in his own body because of his spider sense, and you're gonna lose to a normal blind dude that has karate, then that is a red flag for Spider-Man. That honestly made me sick to my stomach. It was shit. But the fight itself was good, but god damn. And the other fight he lost was to Scorpion, which was also not the greatest fight. He ran out of web fluid when I feel like he didn't shoot that many webs, which is definitely something. I don't think I've seen any of the normal Spider-Men run out of webs. It's probably happened, but I just can't remember. And the best part about that is I like how it showed that the Scorpion is kind of like, he's kind of out on King Von timing. He really stabbed Peter Parker like through the chest. That fool got stabbed. So that's kind of a rare thing to happen to Spider-Man. So I guess it was kind of cool seeing that. And I think he heals up quickly because that giant puncture wound is just like an afterthought like 5 minutes later. So there's all that. 9 episodes in, roughly 30-minute episodes. And I think there is a reason this show hasn't been talked about a lot, because it's just not that good. It's Spider-Man in like the woke universe. Spider-Man if he was a weakling with no drip, no aura, no motion. I am not the biggest fan of this, but I'm going to continue to watch it, see if it gets any better, because like most of the world, I am a Spider-Man fan. And also sharing coming out at the same time as Invincible, arguably the best superhero cartoon of all time, is definitely not good for your competition. So my thoughts on it, it's not that good. Maybe just watch Invincible, or just watch the Spider-Man movies. It's nothing. It's really nothing special. Just watch literally Invincible with Spider-Man or the Spider-Verse, and you can skip over this and sleep well knowing you're not missing anything. If you want, you can Google the Black Osborn and see his cool hair, and that's pretty much the only thing that's cool about the whole series. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and have a good day. Thank you.